Back with another one. Today I'm going to give you a quick review and a few of my thoughts on The Accountant 2. So 8.5 years later, director Gavin O'Connor delivers the sequel to 2016's The Accountant. Gavin is also known for Pride and Glory, which came out in 2008, and Warrior, which came out in 2011. So Gavin O'Connor usually tells the type of stories where the brothers have some type of estranged relationship. You know, it's distant, it's rocky, but deep down they love each other. And The Accountant 2 falls right in line with that. A lot of familiar faces for the sequel, which is always a good thing. The Accountant 2 stars Ben Affleck, Jon Bernthal, Cynthia Robinson, J.K. Simmons, and Daniela Pineda. So to give you a brief synopsis of the film, Ben Affleck returns as Christian Wolff, but this time around he teams up with his estranged but highly lethal brother to track down mysterious assassins. I liked how The Accountant 2 felt like a continuation of what we were introduced to in 2016. Like, it feels familiar, and that's a good thing. I feel like sometimes sequels can lose their sense of identity when trying to overachieve with the sequel, you know, especially with such a huge time gap in between films. With The Accountant 2, we see a number of callbacks from the first film. Like, Christian Wolff still has the same mannerisms, he still blows on his fingertips, the way he positions his food before he eats, just to go back to that familiarity, identity, and continuity point. The one difference that stood out to me would be the tone of this film. Like, surprisingly, The Accountant 2 had a few scenes that were funny as hell to me. Like, I don't know if it's because this movie is dealing with brothers and I'm a little brother. Shout out to my big brother. But yeah, this movie had a few scenes that had me laughing out loud for real. Like, hell no, they funny as hell. I won't give away the scenes, I don't want to spoil anything, but my point is I don't remember laughing as much with the first one. You know, I remember the first one being a bit more serious. I enjoyed the comical aspect of this film though, like that mixed with the estranged brother relationship, like the sarcastic banter with the action, like it was cool, it was cool. The sequel seemed more fun, you know, I wasn't expecting to laugh and I laughed multiple times, so bravo for that. The chemistry between Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal is honestly the best part of this film. The contrast of personalities between the two brothers is fun to watch. Like, Jon is the wild, more outgoing, while Ben Affleck is the emotionally closed off, blunt. Like, it kind of reminds me of Captain Kirk and Spock from Star Trek, if you've seen that. Just like the yin and yang of personalities, it meshes, like it works for some reason. So yeah, they have their serious moments, their funny moments, the heartfelt moments, annoying little brother moments, you know, the clueless big brother, like big brother being clueless to little brother's feelings. It's fun, it's fun. But don't you forget, they both have that military trained upbringing. So they both are surgical with their weapons and their fighting styles. Like, it was cool to see Ben and Jon side by side against the assassins. Like, they both were fluent, smooth, and efficient. Another thing I thought was cool is that we finally got to see the faces wait, damn. I don't want to spoil it, let me rephrase it. I liked how autism was represented, like extremely talented, fully capable. I thought that was cool. From my factual opinion, I think the movie started out with action, you know, a particular death, and then the movie got slow for about 30 minutes until things picked back up. Like, the pacing was dragging a little bit. So that, and I would say the plot was just okay. Like, I'm not really blown away. Given the talent of the particular cast, like, it could have been something more, something deeper, but we were here just to see Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal, just to be honest, so I'm not really too mad at that. So I would say the pacing and the plot could have been a little bit better. If I had to rate and categorize The Accountant 2, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10 and put it in the something to watch category. Like, not mad at this movie at all. I wouldn't rush to watch it again, but it did have some cool moments that I wouldn't mind watching it again. You know, the comical aspect, the action, the relationship between Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal, all of that was cool. I really liked that. So it's something to watch. It was decent. It was cool. Yup, and those are my thoughts on The Accountant 2. If you've seen it, leave a comment what you thought about the film. How does this movie match up against the first one? Which one do you like better? Leave it in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.